Heel blij dat het ook fijn en warm is dat het hier zo kan gebeuren. Dus,
absoluut.
Een fijne dag.
Nou, wij zijn ook heel blij dat we hier mogen zijn.
Ja.
En voor de studenten, ja, dit type orgel, dat gebruiken we normaal bij onze lessen niet zo.
Nee.
We hebben andere instrumenten en het is heel fijn om juist dat Duitse romantische repertoire geconcentreerd 1 dag hier te doen met z'n allen. En dat geeft ook voor alle studenten een blik op het repertoire natuurlijk. Ze leren heel veel repertoire kennen, ook als ze zelf niet gespeeld hebben.
Ja.
Dus dan leren ze een hele componist in zijn breedte kennen. En ook zijn orgeltype, wat weer anders te behandelen is dan een mechanisch orgel, wat zwaar speelt, dit speelt licht.
Okay.
En dan moet je moet het ook anders behandelen. Het is natuurlijk een prachtige akoestiek hier, dus we verheugen ons erop.
So he explained that the church is very happy to welcome you guys, also because you are young and interested in the organ, which is
important for the future. That is, organs are played on a high level.
And Pieter said that we don't have this type of organ in our lessons, which is true, of course. We have sort of French kind of romantic, but not a real German romantic thing. So very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Thank you very much.
And let's play. Let's rock.
Ja, even kijken hoor. Kanaal 2.
And I think there is one place where you should make a better decision. And I think here I don't have, where is it? Here, in bar 5. There is no indication, but for me, after the G sharp, you should phrase ta da 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 ta da 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 da. I would not play that legato because also here I would jump. I would not play. I would make there a gap, yes.
The whole thing of ta-di-di-du is a motive starting on the second 16th.
Yeah. And so that is not indicated, and I think it was not indicated because Brahms knew that organists were thinking in that way by themselves, like Bach also suggested that there should be knowledge with the players. And so you should make certain decisions about articulation yourself. And well, I think where you get this more thicker accompaniment in the middle part, what are the bar? I can't
10.
see. Bar 10, where you have this harmonic middle voice, giving the harmonies. And I think there you did quite well by not playing them too short, but for me, well, we both play piano. You use, of course, in that part also the right pedal to give the piano more resonance. And in fact, you should try to have the same goal there on the organ. That is. Big hands, otherwise it's a very big struggle to get all the décimes. And there is a lot of articulation here, especially in the fugue. The bigger your hands, the easier it is. Okay, let's start with the prelude. Brahms is writing poco adagio, and to be honest, I think your adagio was a bit too much literally adagio.
Okay,
yeah?
too slow still.
It was too slow. And my question to you is, what are the most expressive points in this piece? Can you tell us? What are the points where Brahms is giving extra expressive value to?
Here you have all the chromatism. Here the B flat is also, of course, it's part of the end. But, yeah.
That are special moments, but for me that's not the supreme expressiveness. Because it's about the melody. You present the melody as forte. He's writing forte and piano for the accompaniment there. So there are three expressive moments. And yeah, for there you also need to take a little extra time, in my view. Okay. And if you look to these pieces, everybody having the music in front of him, her, you see that for the choral melody and for the pedal there is written C, and for the 8 notes in the left hand, which are feeling like triplets, Brahms is writing 12/8. And who knows in which orgelbüchlein choral Bach is using even 3 different time signatures. Because I think he has stolen that from Bach. It's this piece. Oh. There he writes in the pedal 12/8, in the left hand 24/16, and in the right hand the normal choral notation in 4/4. And
Gott nun schleust den Himmel auf.
yeah, exactly.
Well, what do you want? We need 2 numbers, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, where's this one?
Yeah, and this, and the softest is this one. I think we need both now. Yes, I agree. I think this is good.
Okay.
that it should still be more calm and more sad. You're still active and full of lust for life, which is both two things that he was not.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you can see, I think from the pieces, Brahms was super depressed, right? It's so obvious. So, can you be more sad?
Yes.
May I say one thing
tuurlijk.
about one important word in the choral text? Het liebste Jezu, was hast du verbrochen? And
what did you do wrong?
And if you look to the motive, to the 8 notes, ta da da, ta da da, all these motives are broken. They are not followed by a note. So that is in fact that word which is expressed during the whole piece. And you have to take care that your last note is, as we discussed before, always the softest.
Yeah, the motive is called suspirans, and it is also the most used motive by Bach in the orgelbüchlein. Again, this suspirans motive. So a little bit slower, I think would be good. Can you bring on even more remorse kind of feelings? Yeah? phrase building is your beginning was really good, but then you didn't, fall down. You didn't relax and come down at the end, and that is super important, so that we have space to start a new phrase as well. So here, and breathe a little bit for the soprano melody. Okay.
Slow tempo, but here try to feel also the strength of your pedal line, that there is another accentuation than in the melody part. Okay, shall we do it once more? Then I don't interrupt. And I've also added a pedal coupler, because otherwise the pedal is a bit too soft, I think. Yeah, from the beginning? Sing of ta, ta, that is not ta, da, but ta, ta. The right hand is doing that. In the middle of your beginning, you have the right tempo, and it's good when it starts, in this case, ta, 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 da, but that you have exactly the same middle tempo if the choral is starting. Okay, yeah, for the beginning, you have many times phrasings over two notes, and it's many times an upbeat going to a strong beat, but I believe because of the slur, you should sing a little more from the upbeat, so it's a heavy upbeat in this case. And so the beginning, I also make more phrasing. And take time if you do this. the beginning once again? Yeah, that was better. And now in bar 2, exactly the same. So also here, do more.
Get connected to the organ and make your legato that you confirm with your ears that it's there. You're doing the right fingerings, but it's not actually a nice legato. Can we do that in the beginning? Maybe nice to okay, that's good. Make it sound like a piano with pedal. That's it. And remember what we just said before about the slur, that the final note under the slur is the softest note. Yeah, so.
Not so accustomed to these choral melodies. If you, before you play such a prelude, try to play the choral solo, that you really know very well the choral melody and that you also can distinguish where is the choral hidden.
No, in the
in the treble, huh? Yeah, exactly. And so it's good to know. You have and then ornamented. And so he's doing a sort of wave-like movement. And what I also advise, if you have then the end of the phrase, you see that the choral is descending, and at the end of the phrase that you really play a beautiful transition to the next line, because you have last note, and so don't play that connected, but you hear? And so make a good break there, just in the treble, and take care that this motive is at the end not heavy. That you get, I would play the accompaniment a bit shorter than the top note. Yes, a bit shorter.
Okay.
Yeah, and the piece can have finally a little more movement.
Okay.
So I think the tempo ta pa pom pa da 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 da, and the reason is that there is not written adagio. If Brahms want to have it really slow, then he will write adagio. This is the normal, what we call with Bach tempo ordinario, the normal choral tempo. Yeah, can you do? No, not 80. What is the normal choral tempo?
15, 16.
Yeah, well, we discussed before that it's around 50, between 50. With Bach, it's many times around 54 in the normal tempo. And here, yeah, I could even imagine a little slower.
Okay.
The Mendelssohn tempo 50 for the choral note. But try to have the feeling that it's not in 8 notes. Okay. But you have ta, ta, take care that you give no accent on the last 8 note. Yeah, your last 8 note is, that should be more the effect of diminuendo, even if the note is a bit longer. And not, that's too important, you make it too important there.
I think, why does he ask molto legato? Apart from the obvious answer.
I think you have really like a soft part of them, and also the pedal can really sing. If the manual is articulated, then
Yes,
loses the flow and the
exactly. And when you look at the score, you would say like, oh, you could do all kinds of things with articulation. To prevent. So. And also here, I noticed that I need to really be more careful. Also, yeah, it's be stricter legato. That's the first thing. And the second is, when you look at what it says in the choral, it's about, you want to say goodbye to this life, and I am looking forward to eternal life. So you should warm us up, the audience, for this selig end, so this blissful ending in heavens is what he was referring to, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and that is why he says più dolce sempre, even softer. So when you think about his life, this is the bell of death, right? It's coming. This whole theory. So can you be? Yeah. Who knows what this call is about? Oh, werd ich, moest ich lassen. Anybody? It's a variation of the last one, text-wise. Oh, well, I have to depart you. I am going down my street into eternal Heimat eigentlich. Wat is het in Duits? Homeland. Fatherhouse. Ja, dat is heel Nederlands, ja. I want to give up my spirit and my body and my life in the hand of God. So that's like the same words that Jesus is saying on the cross from the Psalm. And I want to give them gracefully in God's hand. So it's basically like I accept that so the whole spirit is very, is calmed down basically. That's good, but the whole phrase really. So the voices that don't articulate, make them legato. Like the little voice. Yeah, can we do that? Start is there, it could become this. I'll show you a little bit the freedom you can do. So, with a lot more time. So you need to prepare for dying and then, to actually try to live through the process, to make it alive. I know it's weird to do that when you're 20, but still.
18.
19. 18. Whoa, yes. Okay, so, good job. Yeah. Let's go to Bibelen. Final piece of today.
Oh, ik ben niet in de gegeven, sorry.
Juist wel, hè? Kan ik hem ook gaan?
counterpointical techniques used. The inversement is the answer here, but also diminutions in 8 notes of the theme, ta da da, ta da da, but also ta da da. And take care that you always do the same with the theme. That means always the last note under the slur is the softest. So try to have. And now is a question mark, is it this? Or is it? And because the slur is stopping before the bar line, is this E flat separated or not? That is a bit interpretation.
Natural way you should say you play until the E flat.
That is one option. That's one option. But
But the rest of the
decision.
view he is quite accurate with all the slurs, so it should also be.
Yeah, because many times he's writing like Mendelssohn a slur over the whole bar, and then it's really an accent slur, like here in the pedal, for example. And that is, he is slurring that. Yeah? And it helps a lot. You see, for example, in bar 13, he is ending like this in the manual. To see that I play the good notes. And so the first time, your last note should be even shorter than normal, and that helps a lot because then your entrance in the pedal is really starting loudly. And so that's important that the polyphony of the dynamic is working well. Okay, can we do it again?